hands into the mat, breathe. Thumbs and fingers wide. Press the feet into the mat, firm the buttocks, breathe. Our hips are still on the mat. I want you to push, breathe, and be right there. Notice what happens. Can we keep the breath really smooth? Can we keep the arms and leg muscles active? And then if it's honorable to you, still keeping the arm and leg muscles active, lift the hips. Keep pressing the head firmly into the mat. Lift the hips to the degree that you can still breathe while you're still pressing firmly through the arms and the feet, the legs. Feel the stretch at the front of your body. Breathe. In Gentle Therapeutic Yoga class yesterday, and those of you who are on the video on demand, I am going to load this class on the Gentle Therapeutic Yoga on the video on demand. And it's going to have a title, something about the lymphatic system. I was chiming away about our therapeutic yoga practices. One of the other reasons that we do this work, slowly lower, and its influence, potential positive influence on the lymphatic system. Even at the very end of the class, I opened up my little app, my little anatomy app, and I was showing, look, that's the lymphatic system. Isn't it cool? My nerd came out. Hug the right knee into chest, breathe. Hold the right knee into chest and pull it in close, breathe. As a refresher, we have lymph nodes. Anybody know where your lymph nodes are? Neck, axilla or armpit area. Right now, when you draw your right knee into your chest, the groin area, you're smushing the lymph nodes there. Uh-oh, is that wrong? Bad? Nope. All right, here we go. Ready? Push the left leg really strong and straight. Firm the left buttock. Push the left heel into the mat. Right now, when you straighten that left leg out and you firm that left buttock and you stretch right in the front of this area on the groin on the left where the lymph nodes live, guess what? That too is kind of compressive to them. The lymph nodes are a very important part of your immune response and your body's healing response and your repairing response, how you repair tissues. Left hand holds onto the right thigh, right hand anchors onto the mat, draw it across the body. And when we do our therapeutic yoga, press the arms, when we make muscles contract, right now I'm asking you to push that right hand into the mat, the right shoulder into the mat. I'm asking you to breathe. Right now there's a stretch. Can you feel the stretch along the front of that right chest axillar area, that armpit area? I hope so. Come back center. Place that right foot down. Breathe. Because your lymph nodes, hug the left knee in, and here we go. Let's go. Smush some nodes. Yeah, I know. You're like, really, Vivian? Left leg goes out. We create compression. The lymph nodes secrete lymph, a fluid that has all sorts of cool dudes in there. I'll call them dudes. Structures, substances. Push the right heel away, firm that right buttock, breathe, shoulders back and down, back of the head into the mat, breathe, right hand to that left knee, left hand onto the mat, take that thigh across, breathe. And the lymph repairs, heals, restructures, identifies, attacks. Oh yeah, there's an infection happening. Dun, da, da, da. That's why your lymph nodes get all swollen, they get all active. They're signs something's happening, right? Keep breathing. So they send a lot of really cool fluids and things through your body. Similar, like your heart and the arteries and veins, that sends a lot of important fluid, blood with oxygen and stuff Come back center. But there's a difference between the heart and the arterial venous system, arteries and veins. Place the left foot down. Bend your right knee. Find your blanket. And the lymphatic system. Lift your hips up onto your blanket. Hips up on the blanket. Legs up. This is our supported legs up the wall. And as you get those legs up, circle the ankles. And I'm going to, those of you at home who are reaching for your aromatherapy, I'm going to move around here and offer some. We're back on lavender. Your heart muscle, your heart is the pump mechanism for your arteries and veins. Your lymphatic system does not have a pump. It depends, in order to get that good fluid around your lymphatic system, the series of tubules that get that lymph going all the way through the structures, cleaning up areas and fixing stuff and repairing cells. It depends on movement. So right now, as you dorsiflex and plantarflex the ankles, guess what you're doing? You're helping the lymphatic system. You're also helping the circulatory system. But don't forget about the lymphatics. And when you flex and extend the toes, breathe. And then when you circle the ankles, and the lymphatic system is so important a part. And it's integrated with the spleen. You know how you hear about people having an injury and, oh yeah, they just removed the spleen. Hello, spleen is important. Yes, we can function without it. In case you don't have your spleen, that's okay. Bend your knees. But it integrates with the lymphatic system. Right foot down, left foot down. Today's practice, like every therapeutic yoga practice that we have, let the head, let the shoulders, let the arms and the legs rest. It's designed to therapeutically mobilize every major joint and to mobilize the secretions that emanate from your lymph nodes, to move them through your body to help, because there's a cleansing situation that occurs. And the lymphatic system actually combines forces and dumps all of the excess fluid and things that need to get cleaned up and recirculated back into a place that's called the thoracic duct in the inferior vena cava, a big giant vein coming from the lower body that then recirculates and goes. Yep, that's where the spleen and the liver cleans up stuff. In our therapeutic yoga practices, I have designed them. They are purposeful in the way that we squeeze things. And I'm not the one who made this up. I'm just following movement, the way that the body's designed to move, an awareness of the yoga postures that I've learned over the years, traditional exercises that I have shared and or worked on, and an awareness of how we mobilize from an osteopathic type of thinking about the bones and how they work, how the joints work, and how the spine works. So as you're resting now for the next few minutes, bring your attention to just how amazing you are.